Good afternoon, everybody. Well, that was a little louder than I thought. I'll try that again. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Central Lakes College. We're really excited to see you all here. My name is Paul Primesberger. I'm Dean of Enrollment Management and Student Success, and on behalf of all of us, welcome to Central Lakes College and our beautiful Staples campus. We will begin our commencement ceremony in a few minutes, but first I wanted to provide you with some housekeeping information. For your convenience, restrooms are located in the back of the commons there, so you can see them back there. Know that we will be providing professional stage photos for graduates free of charge. So we kindly ask that you remain seated during the ceremony. Know that we have you covered in terms of stage photos of your graduates. Please keep the exits and aisles clear. We ask that you silence your phones. I know I just reminded myself of that before I came up, so please silence your phones. We will now begin the commencement ceremony. For better viewing of our processional, we ask that you remain seated. Thank you for coming this afternoon, and please enjoy the ceremony.
Good afternoon. I'm Hera Charlier, president of Central Lakes College, and I'm so pleased to welcome you to the 2025 CLC Staples Campus Career and Technical Education Commencement Ceremony. Please stand or remain standing for our national anthem. Please be seated. Central Lakes College is committed to building an environment of respect, understanding, appreciation, and inclusion. Recognizing that we stand and work here today on Indigenous lands of the Anishinaabe and Dakota Nations, let this acknowledgement inspire thought, reflection, and restorative action toward positive change. Of course, we also honor CLC students, employees, and community members who have served or currently served in the United States Armed Forces. Our military graduates are recognizable today by the red, white, and blue Patriot cords they wear. At this time, I'd like to ask anyone who has served in our armed forces to stand to be recognized. Please let's thank these men and women for serving our country. Thank you. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It's the culmination of dreams and sacrifice and unwavering effort. For graduates, it's a celebration of accomplishments and new beginnings. For our employees, it's a celebration of student success. And for families and friends who have come on this warm night, it's time to celebrate and recognize the achievement of a son, a daughter, a relative, or a special friend. So thank you for being here. Today, let's begin by welcoming the people who have come together to honor our graduates. Joining me in the ceremony today are James Feustel, Staples Campus Student Senate President, Dalton Etzler, Honors Program Speaker, Cheryl Norman, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs, Sheila Hain, Dean of the Staples Campuses, Nursing and Workforce Solutions, Ryan Weiglet, who is our flag bearer, and Tanya Hody-Mrazek and Joseph Lambrecht will be interpreting for us. Thank you for your participation in today's ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause, please. At CLC, we are so fortunate to have nearly 300 outstanding colleagues working every day to help students achieve their goals. We're grateful for all you do to keep our culture of caring real and alive at CLC. So could you please join me in giving our wonderful employees a round of applause? They are second to none. And we'd really also like to acknowledge and welcome our esteemed alumni who are with us today. Your continued presence and support reminds us of the enduring bond that connects generations of Central Lakes College, Brainerd Community College, Staples Vocational Technical College, all of those graduates together. Your achievement really do inspire our current students, and your legacy helps to tell the CLC story. So if you're an alumnus of CLC, and that means you've taken any courses here, any time, of any institution that eventually became CLC, please stand to be recognized. All of our alumni. There we go. All the way up, proud. Thank you. Let's give them a big round of applause. Look at that. Thank you. Finally, to the class of 2025, we are so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. I don't think you realize that during your time here at CLC, you've made a big impact on us. You've shared your gifts and your challenges and your struggles. You've done that honestly and authentically. You've helped us learn how to better support you and your fellow students on your educational journeys. And because of you, we've changed things. We've changed the student experience, we've added new programs, we've added new support services. Quite simply, we're better because each and every one of you were here, and we're very grateful to you. So as you move forward, please believe in yourself. Remember that you have every one of us here at CLC rooting for you. We will remember who you are. If you need us, we will be here. We're extraordinarily proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you'll accomplish. So thank you for being here tonight. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce our Staples Campus Student Senate President, James Feustel. James is a passionate robotic enthusiast from Randall, Minnesota, and he's graduating tonight with his Associate of Applied Science degree in Robotics and Automated Systems Technology. He works at Delcor in the Twin Cities, where he applies his growing expertise in automation and robotics. In addition to his professional work, James is an active mentor for Pillager First Robotics team, helping guide them and inspire them and guide that next generation of engineers. Please join me in welcoming James to the podium.
Hello, my name is James Feustel, and I'm the Student Senate President. I stand in front of you today to recognize and congratulate you on graduating from college. We all started here for different reasons and left with irreplaceable experiences. Before I really start, allow me to describe myself further. When I was a little kid, I would make paper airplanes with my grandpa, and he would encourage me to try different styles and see which flew the furthest. This idea of constant improvement I also found with engineering, and that the same idea can be applied across life. During high school, I was involved in the robotics team and even continue mentoring that team today. Robotics is my passion, but the truth is, when I joined the robotics team, I was scared to do it alone. My friends had to convince me to join. My choice of college was made easy when my whole friend group decided to go to CLC for robotics. It certainly helped that it is the best robotics program in the state with the best robotics lab in the country. My story followed a linear path. However, what inspired me most here at CLC was the diversity of ways students ended up here. I met many students who took a longer path, but still found their way to the same place, such as going to nursing school before robotics, or being in the military and deciding they wanted to learn even more about different practical skills, or students who didn't have much success in high school, but in this building they found their footing and flourished. This diversity of experience sparked such a wide range of projects across campus, from something as large and important as a heavy equipment memorial chipping course to something as minute as being passionate about playing pool in the game room and getting quality sticks so people can have a better experience. Every step in the right direction is important. No matter the path you took to get here, I hope everyone's journey to this moment has been as rewarding as mine. Some of you may feel you fell short and struggled at times, but you are here, and there's a lifetime of opportunities, growth, and exploration ahead of you. Moving forward into your career, your personal character should be of deep importance to you. Find ways to slow down and reflect upon yourself often. With patience, you will discover that even when things aren't going perfectly, they are still going forward. You find your rhythm when you realize even the steps backward were part of the dance. You'll find temptation not just in your deepest lows, but also in your highest highs. You'll feel as though you deserve more, faster, easier. You may see shortcuts in the path. You may feel your work has made the world owe you something. Greed and lust are real and permeate the system you're about to enter. They aren't just rantings of your pastor or dismissible warnings. They erode discipline, your relationships, and your humanity. This problem isn't a wall in front of you to scale. It is the fly you can't catch and seems to always be around. Long-term commitment may not result in the most money or the most flashy existence, but it will result in the wisest and most well-rounded version of you. I encourage you to work hard, but remember that life is not just about the company you work for. Layoffs happen, other people get promotions or raises, while you remain stuck, confused, and even unemployed. But know this, it may take time, but you will find new ways to apply your skills. It won't be the same as before, and it may not even be the same profession. But I promise, you'll find unique and interesting ways to apply your skills to this new place. Your coworkers, colleagues, or family members will notice and appreciate this difference. While you're at home, You must also apply yourself deeply and form strong and loving connections. Nobody will remember you for how stoic you were or how you kept to yourself all the time. Pass down what you know to create exciting and interesting people. Make people feel the same passion for what you do, and let them be creative to apply it to what they do best. In your career, I hope that you will encounter people from different places, whether they are from the next town over or from the other side of the world. Admire them and learn what they know. Learn how they deal with strife, how they spend time away from their families. Adopt traits from their skill set and apply them to yourself. These lessons learned from others will make you a better person. You are never too old to stop learning, and never consider yourself too young to voice your opinion or show someone something new. You alone have brought yourself to this room. Your decision to put in the hard work when things got tough has paid off. You all should be extremely proud of yourselves. Take a moment to consider where you were just 3 years ago. Please appreciate how far you have come. Whether it was a struggle or a walk in the park, this is a testament to what you can do if you set your mind to it. Also, feel humbled by the fact luck had its role in getting you here too. Luck of being born where you were, of hearing of CLC, or talking to someone at the perfect time. There is also the bad luck, like when you didn't make it into the first school you wanted, or didn't make it onto the varsity team. Everything has affected your journey. Appreciate both sides of the coin. You must go out into your chosen profession with a goal to be kind. Wherever you are, one of your goals should be make everyone's lives better. Be neat and clean up after yourself. Be more than just your job. Be someone who children, nephews, nieces, and younger cousins can all look up to. Be someone a parent would be proud of, even if you don't always fit this mold. But most important of all, be someone you will be proud of. Any positive contribution to yourself or the community around you will make the world a better place. You all learn skills here that are different from most colleges. The range is large, from heavy equipment to meat cutting. Focus programs that are tailored to get you a job in a specific profession. I encourage you to take those practical skills and find interesting ways to apply them to all things in your life. Be creative and see what new things you create. Everyone is capable of something amazing, no matter how small. Take inspiration from many things and combine them within yourself to become your own person. I want every person in this room to be so blindingly unique by the end of their lives that you can't help but admire them. Be so passionate, inquisitive, bright, and hardworking that you shine so intensely to others that you inspire them too. Be a good teacher, be patient, clean up after yourself, take care of your community, love your neighbor, and most importantly, be yourself. Thank you, and congratulations again, class of 2025.
Thank you, James. You know, I have to tell you that James has left a lasting mark on our campus community, as you probably could tell. As an active member of multiple college committees, he consistently showed up prepared, thoughtful, and ready to advocate. He led Student Senate through 2 major facilities approval processes, which helped to bring to life the Staples main campus courtyard, which is right out here, and our program sponsor wall. Whether organizing events or coordinating Senate competitions, which he does like, or quietly ensuring that things just ran smoothly in the background, James proved himself to be dependable, resourceful, and deeply committed to uniting students around shared goals. His leadership, initiative, and dedication are just a few of the reasons that very recently he was honored as the 2025 Student Senate Officer of the Year. We're very thankful for your contributions, James. Let's give him one more round of applause, can we? Thank you. So as you can already tell, we're pretty wowed by our students. And every year, our honors program chooses a commencement speaker. This year, Dalton Etzler is receiving both an honors certificate and a degree in robotics and automation systems technologies. After graduation, Dalton plans to work in the robotics field and pursue a doctorate in engineering. His passions include music and family, art and writing, animals and video games. While at CLC, Dalton participated in Student Senate and both the Machine Tool and Robotics Club. Please join me in welcoming Dalton to the podium.
Thank you to Dr. Charlier, Roger Moe of the Minnesota State Board of Regents, Vice President Dr. Cheryl Norman, Kari Christensen, Vice President of Operations, Dean of CTE on the campus, Sheila Hain, and President of the Student Senate, James Foisto. I especially greet the members of the CLC class of 2025 and their family and friends. Geddy Lee of Rush once paraphrased from Shakespeare, "All the world's indeed a stage, and we are merely players, performers and portrayers, each another's audience, outside the gilded cage." This resonates with me, as I have always dreamed about what part I would play on that world stage. What would my role mean to the audience? When I was a child, I looked at the night sky, and I often found myself wondering about my potential. As I observed the wonder of the stars, but one question was louder than the rest. Where will I be when I'm 30? I would imagine myself in all sorts of illustrious positions with an exaggerated importance, and almost never what became reality. At 30 years old, I lived with my mother. I had no GED. I had no car. I had a minimum wage job, and my health was at the worst it had ever been in my entire life. I had alienated myself from all my friends and found myself totally content with falling apart. And yet, I stand before you today. So what happened? How did I go from making multiple trips to the Mayo Clinic to graduating the college with good health? The answer is simple. I saw within myself the potential to be what I've always dreamed of being, and I ran with it. I think the best singers aren't on the radio or even in a band. They're somewhere singing to themselves in a car, and they'll never see a stage. The best mechanic is probably selling cars. The best police officer is probably somewhere out there performing open heart surgery. And the world's best psychologist probably never went to school, but she's the best mother her children could have ever asked for. In my mind, fate brings us to where we are always destined to go. No matter how hard we fight against the desires within us, eventually we always lead ourselves to where we're supposed to land. Not all of us do what we're best at, and rather what sparks an interest in our minds and hearts. That creative spark that allows us to see a version of ourselves where we are happy. I wrestled with fate for a lot of my life because I believed that I wasn't meant for greatness. It was hard for me to imagine handling the responsibility of exceptional things, as I often felt like a broken and lost kid trying to find somewhere in the world to belong. The man I am today would have helped that kid up and made him proud. If you told me I would be standing before you speaking at commencement, I would have been reluctant at best to believe you. However, here I am to tell you that no matter what stage in your life, it is never the wrong time to do the right thing for ourselves. When we find ourselves in despair, let's ask fate what's in store for us instead. We should allow ourselves grace in our failures and never regret something that taught us a valuable lesson. We will be brave because courage is what makes the changes in the world that we all desire to see. And we shall hold love for ourselves in the same regard that we hold for everyone else, because we deserve it and they do too. My fellow students, as you walk away from this room today, you will go home and return to your normal lives. However, you will walk away from here differently than before. You'll remember yourself before the experience of college and after, and you'll see that you're not the same person that first stepped foot on this campus. Be proud of the time that you've spent here. Be proud of the person that you've become. Be humble to the world as it opens its arms and invites you in. Remember that this is only the start of the journey, and learning never stops from here on out. As we put away our awards behind sheets of glass and let them collect dust for years to come, our time will never fade here, and rather linger on as muscle memory for the rest of our careers and possibly for the rest of our lives. I hope that your time was impactful as it was for me, and that it changed you into someone that you can be proud of. Class of 2025, for your efforts in the community, your willingness to put forth the effort, and the strength to achieve greatness. I wish you strength in everything you do and you pursue in life, and success in all you do. Thank you.
Well, thank you both, James and Dalton, for your words today. I know that you gave us lots to think about. Today, we celebrate every member of the class of 2025. They've each worked really diligently to achieve the milestone of graduation. And here at CLC, we celebrate our students in many ways. First, we celebrate academic achievement, and you know that graduating with honors or high honors signifies truly outstanding academic work. Those who have earned academic honors, you may see wearing gold or silver honor cords as part of their regalia. We also celebrate the sheer strength and resilience of our students. Many are the first in their families to graduate from college. Others worked full-time or part-time while pursuing their studies, and others have responsibilities as parents and caregivers. They truly inspire us. And finally, we celebrate our students' courageous journeys. Journeys like Dalton talked about, and James, or even international students who have chosen to pursue their studies far from home. We're proud to have welcomed students from over 40 countries to CLC over the years. And finally, we celebrate those who have aspired to earn college credentials while enrolled in high school through Minnesota's post-secondary enrollment option. We consider them dual graduates because they graduate from CLC tonight and their high schools this spring. We have amazing students. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize every one of our graduates and their achievements. And finally, graduates, you're surrounded by a network of family and friends who provided critical support and encouragement along the way. So I'd like to ask you for a little help. Could I ask the graduates to please stand, like really, like stand, there you go, and face the audience. Let's thank those really special people in your lives. Please give them a round of applause. A big round of applause. There you go. There. Okay, you can turn around and be seated. You know who you are. Thank you for your support. See, you needed a little stretch, right? As the candidates for graduation are recognized today, you'll see various accessories to the academic regalia, including stoles, cords, medallions. These signify both academic achievement and participation in CLC's many active student organizations. And now for the highlight of our event, the reason you're here, the presentation of degrees, diplomas, and certificates. At this time, I invite Vice President Norman and Dean Hain to come forward to help present the academic awards. And as the candidates cross the stage, I'd like to make it very clear that we encourage whooping and hollering. Okay?
Candidates for degrees, diplomas, and certificates will now come forward for the presentation and conferring ceremonies. Our wonderful ushers will guide graduates forward.
Associate of Art degree, Corinne Olson. Miranda Schatzko. Jessica Lundquist. Heidi Zimmerman. Jade Story. Is it Petrick with a K? Stephen Petrich. Robin Robert. Logan Robin. Dylan Robin. Dylan Lawrence. Converse, just like it looks. Dustin Converse. Is it Right. Drake Dukowitz. David Ness. CNC Technologies, Associate of Applied Science, Machine Operations Diploma of Occupational Proficiency. Brian Johnson. You know where she is? Lovely. Joining Keegan on the stage is his mother, CLC staff member Tammy Harvey, Keegan Harvey. Diesel Equipment Technician, Associate of Applied Science, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Anthony Van Rizigam. Jack Buger. Alan Leanertz. Corey Pierce. Mark Moyer. Axel Mertens. John Christensen. Is it Willette? Austin Willette. Cooper Clausen. Carter Warden. Derek Hove. Seth Anderson. Mason Gaylor. Ian Kyer. Harrison Enger. Jordis Swanson. Darren Ports. Daniel Olson. Joseph Zimmerman. Heavy Equipment Operation and Maintenance Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Kyle Gutzman. Colin Shoup. Isaiah Jacobson. Matthew Sogi. Taylor Sarich. Good job. Hayden Richner. Grant Johnson. Tashome Johnson. Nathan Fiddler. Wyatt Olson. Cole Organ. Dane Ballou. Trevor Kirchhoff. Thank you. Hunter Jens. Dustin Burant. Kian Severson. Riley Cardinal. She's got blades on her shoes. Cole Evans. Trevor Beeving. Dallas Erdahl. Nicholas Gaddis. Connor Karasek. Kyle Grimsbow. Colin Stocky. I like you, easy. Dylan Ewert. Nicholas Stein. Robert S. Sam Shaper. Tucker Hadeen Kirker. Sean Humphrey. John Hagman. Matthew Cole. Liam Sharber. Jordan Kroll. Samuel Johnson. Precision Food Production, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Landon Mertens. Riley LaFay. Meat Cutting and Butchery, Certificate, Mackenzie Pratt. Merle Faber. Robotics Automated Systems Technology, Associate of Applied Science, Diploma of Occupational Proficiency, Daniel Bartle. Mason Chisholm. Dylan Cortez. Ryan Beach. Nathan Hughes. That's a good one. That's easy. Michael Brown. Israel Irvesty. Patrick Fetters. Jonah Olson. Riley Storkamp. Zachariah Peterson. Jason Trantina. Connor Olson. James Foistel. Dalton Exler. Very nice. And Ryan Weigelt.
Will all candidates for graduation please rise? President Charlier, the faculty of Central Lakes College has certified that these candidates meet all requirements for the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in their respective fields.
Upon recommendation of the Central Lakes College faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree, diploma, or certificate to which you're entitled with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining. And to signify the receipt of your degree, you may now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Please join me in congratulating the CLC 2025 graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our commencement exercises, and as we close with the recessional, we ask that the audience remain seated in place until the platform party, faculty, and students have fully exited. Graduates and guests, please enjoy lemonade and cookies sponsored by the CLC Foundation in the assembly room all the way down the hall. Thank you again for joining us to celebrate these incredible students.